Yo, no jumper, you already know what time it is. Myself, Mr. I Am Next, Hood Atom, bro, and right now we're in Thornton Heath. And today, man's gonna give you the exclusive, the lowdown, the scope on the one and only young Fume. All I can say is this one here. Is it? For those who don't know, who is young Fume?
Personally, me, I feel like I've been known since 14, 13.
Yeah,
you know them kind of like soldier boy. It's like that's how I feel, because when I was young, I already felt known.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I can even see that. Like when you look back, there's two videos. One of them, you were actually rapping, spitting.
Yeah.
Stick to my side, let it clack, so you're wrong when you say that my guns get me gas. When we ride, let it slide, I'm a sky with the 9, so you're right when you say that your guns get me mad.
You shot a music video after that, that I'm from South video and that.
That's still on YouTube, I want to get that ripped off.
Got the guy that will never stunt, cause nigga I'm from South. We got the guy that will flip a pump, cause nigga I'm from South.
Right there.
And then that epic freestyle with the man them cypher and that.
Last fuck, hold your 9s up. Riding out to Norwood, then I'm thinking about my knife tuck like any pagan that we see is getting sliced up. Black Valley night gloves, think they could fight us, I still don't do the right stuff.
My brother,
yeah,
he was big Fume, you know.
Okay, so that's how you got the name?
Yeah, it was never like, no, let me think of the name. You know what I mean? It was all real.
Yeah.
But I can't really say man had a vision
of where you wanted to go.
Yeah, I was just young, bro. Do you know what I mean? Oh, don't get me wrong though, at about 14, 15, man got mad inspired from Future.
Okay.
And that's when I kind of, you would see from when I was doing like rap, you know, I shifted it to auto-tune.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
oh yeah, but for the rap, who would you say is like, that inspiration?
Back then it was like gigs.
If you're talking the hardest, gigs better pop up in your thoughts as an artist. Jeez.
PYG.
We're the youngest in this Pecknam squad. Got my black bandana, so I'm Pecknammed off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like sneak ball.
Got out of the cab, I step up in my house, all calm with a yak. Hot spice with a very big.
To be honest, I did the auto-tune them days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a song called Cut You Off. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like, I can cut you off.
You don't get that cake. I can cut you off, bitch. I can cut you off. It's not a big thing to cut you off.
There was a certain time in my life where I was about 15 and I listened to Future.
Yeah.
When I was on that rap wave.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going for this. That was probably most of a standpoint in my life where I was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, like stay scheming. I'm the song one.
Yeah.
At the time, Future kind of became a superstar.
Yeah.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. So I feel like just them times, music, them times. That's what kind of inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and I feel like you're being very experimental throughout your career to a degree, like, and to a certain point. I feel like until Noughts and Crosses won, like, a lot of the stuff before was very experimental. You're trying different things. You get it? Like,
for sure.
14 and seeing those rap videos, and even you saying I'm from South, like, people weren't trying to
I hear that.
hit those kind of notes and those things. Like,
I had a mad thing, like my mind's being fucked. Because even now, people I roll with are older than me.
yeah.
So I think just from young, my mentality and my personality has just always been
older.
for some reason. Like I'll be 13, 14, writing like I'm 80.
Like, South London's grime was rap. You get what I mean? Like,
we didn't have grime. I mean, I can't know.
There was
my
grime.
brother and that was doing grime.
Yeah, like obviously there's guys like RA who were doing like gangster grime.
R.A. is R.A.W. Bullets from the Mac 10 will smother you. Like a bedsheet they'll cover you. I've never been a prick or afraid of another you.
You can call it that or whatever.
Yeah, I hear he's still kind of rapping.
He's still rappy, do you get what I mean?
Me and Fee known each other for like 8 years, yeah. Cause we known each other through the ends, obviously.
Okay.
At the same time, it's like our relationship came closer through music. He was looking at man like, yo, I want to work with you, you know what I mean? Like, this is the only really person around my side that's kind of doing music now. Let me connect with. And obviously, I'm younger as well, so that's how we kind of built our relationship. And it's like the first day we kind of really linked, we made that song.
Where that fucking run up in a move, no door, like where's that fucking safe?
Money Long, I made that record influenced off Lil Durk.
Yeah, and I could even
not even knowing what was gonna happen 10 years ago. later. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
crazy.
yeah, that song there was kind of like, you're right, in the ends especially as well, that was like the first song, because how it was for me, it's like Heath know me, now Norbury are starting to know me, now Streatham, now Brixton,
Yeah.
now Clapham, Stockwell youths are starting to know, and that came from Money Long.
I ain't with that fucking bitch, just get it on. My money long, my blood long, my push so strong. Let's get it on.
And like even thumbing through them bands as well.
Woo.
Fucking hoes, I'm falling feeling bands. I'm selling dope, I'm falling feeling bands. Blind smoke.
From through them bands I was about 14, 15, 16, and I mean it's crazy because it's like when I look at it now, what I used to be doing, like I could never do that, you know what I mean? I couldn't, but it needed me to be in them kind of environments 24/7. Like I literally lost touch in like going to eat at a restaurant or going to the cinema, or I didn't do none of them things, you know what I mean? I was literally in the hood trapping. So music was my only thing that I felt like I was doing something other than my reality. Obviously eventually you'll see as my career went on, I started to, you know, do better videos,
Yeah.
start filming it, but the first ones it was just yo, come, let me just give you like this music. It's funny because like every video back then was shot in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no going nowhere to shoot no video. Like we're shooting everything. Like I was dropping the Money Longs and all them stuff, and I had my hood on smack. Like everyone in my hood knew I was sick. But like Stormzy and Section Boys and everyone started getting bigger. The scene started getting bigger.
All my old friends can delete my number. Tell my ex she can keep my jumper.
If that makes me a backup dancer, the man in your vids, backup dancer. The man in your pics, backup dancer.
Thinking, okay, now I'm gonna get involved with this scene. It wasn't working for me, bro, because I was doing auto-tune, you understand? So people was just like,
Oh, you're trying.
You're trying to do the American thing, like, hate. And Amy Reed Forest was the first one I dropped. When people, I saw the change. Like, I literally saw people like, yo, this one, hard.
I don't like that bitch, she thinks she's turn up. I don't like them nigga man, them nigga broke, they ain't on nothing.
Naughty Consequences one was my first mixtape ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, man, this needs to be hard, man. And the streets wasn't ready for that auto-tune. Do you get it?
Because the only sound that was dominant in the UK at that time was, if it's not grime, then it's literally bars, rap.
Exactly. Until I made Amy Reed Forest, which I came up with a formula of syncing two. I'm gonna give you rap and auto. So if you go back on certain of these records, you'll actually hear it now. Like, yo, that bit might not have an auto on it, you know?
Yeah.
That bit has.
It's finding the balance, innit?
Yeah.
And even on that tape, you had hits on there. You had obviously John Terry, Fuck Frank, Decline.
I'm whipping. Whip. What I told her on the phone, but she don't wanna listen. I'm just trying to stack my money all up to the ceiling.
Side ting.
With titties, but you ain't got no ass. Baby, you ain't got no ass. My man think that's Amy, that's not.
But that's when I started to realize that music's not just about music now. It's kind of more about being creative.
Yeah.
And putting a theme to stuff. And that's why I came up with concepts like F. Frank or, you know, John Terry, because I know that these are stuff that people can relate to. Or like, you know, Fuck Frank, like Talk to Frank, drugs.
How did you guys link up?
I mean, first of all, shout out Nath, bro. Proper clean-hearted brother. Shout out Nath.
And this shit just ain't no joke. I got my weed and my fisher. I make you choke, I make you choke.
It came from like, kind of like that Future and Fab kind of vibe. Like there was stigma in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like two light-skinned youths, let's be real, doing auto-tune, the only ones doing it.
Yeah.
You're either gonna link up or you're not, bro. You know what I mean? It's either war or it's either we're linking.
It's love.
Bro. It's war or love, one of the two.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man chose love, because it's just like, I think I even hit Nate. I was seeing it, I was like, bro, you're the only one I know doing this thing. And I'm definitely sure I'm the only one you know doing this.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Very big highlight for yourself. Just being like, obviously the work that you put in from the ends to come in to East London to do a sold out 600 cap headline show so early on in your career, 2017.
that was mad. I feel like in my little head I felt like I made it. I feel like that was the first thing. I was like, yo, this is more than just like what I think it is kind of thing, you know what I mean? But man, I remember seeing a line, because back then, you know, like now, seeing a line, people film it, it's kind of part of the show, like let me go show the line.
Yeah.
But back then it was never.
It was never that.
It was never that. So I remember when someone was like, yo bro, the line outside, dumb. Obviously I couldn't
Come
go
out.
outside.
Yeah.
I was telling my boy, go film it for me. When he showed me the video, I could have cried blood. On some real shit, just that feeling, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man came from the hood. Like section put on their headline.
Yeah.
Put out Drake.
Yeah.
That was them time. You want your thing to do good.
Yeah, no, that was an epic moment, especially for me. Like, obviously, I put it on as well.
Yeah.
Going from seeing you on YouTube to doing your headline to obviously being in my events career, seeing that go so far, I was like, yeah, this is crazy. You brought out artists like Central C.
See, don't be on the road too tough, but I still cut you with the local tugs. Could've ran off the plug, but I kept it real and I showed him love.
Nave Smalls, House of Pharaohs.
Properly, I flip work, I lips her, I dicked her, I fucked that, I big back, I love that. We were.
What's your relationship with, like, obviously Central C and House of Pharaohs?
Central C, I mean, we don't speak much, but he's still there. You know what I mean? He's calm. Like, he was just more mad, genuine brother. You know what I mean? I think HO just on the first show that I did surprised me. I didn't really, on some real shit, I didn't know who they were.
And I was like, yeah, I want to get HO to open it.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, whatever, like, as long as they do their job. And I was like, I'll show you videos like, these man is the underground London. Like,
when I saw it, I was like, yeah. Boy, I need to do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, House of Pharaohs are still like one of the best performers in the UK, hands down.
100%.
But yeah, we're here, man. Cameos, it's not even here no more. They're turning into hotels and that. At that time, you had a big viral hit, Watch Me Flex, off Nooks Across the Street. Where it had the audience was mad.
Smoke that arm, it hit my chest, I thought I died. Now watch me flex, hey.
I even feel like Watch Me Flex was before its time, because if we had TikTok then, Watch Me Flex would have been viral.
100%.
Viral.
Like dances and all
dances, people, like, it was crazy.
That's with saying that, that's what it did though. It was kind of one of them songs that created TikTok moments in a venue without TikTok.
Yeah.
Sliding and flexing, you know what I mean? So that was the one. And literally WizKid, even with that, WizKid and
Ty Dolla Sign
remix, obviously they never cleared it. That's why it ain't got released to this day.
Okay.
And I met Abs there, but I don't know if in robbery, like Young Film, I kick down doors with the big set, like where's the big bits now?
Yeah.
So he actually shouts man out in robbery, you get me?
So like Young Film, I kick down doors with the big set, like where's all the big bits now?
So at the show, when he seen man, he obviously held man up and just kind of said, yo. Cool.
And he made kick down doors and that.
Yeah.
Lots on Cross's Free, you and Nave Smalls linked up again to do All My Life.
All my life.
You ready? And you lot shot that abroad?
Yeah, Barcelona.
Okay. Drop. Dripping.
Yeah, these niggas follow my lead. They follow. I'm drippy, got rich in my jeans.
Where was that shot and like how was it going out there?
So the A, like Atlanta, a lot of people don't know this story as well, but like the first time I didn't just get up and say, I'm going to America. I always said to myself, I'm not going to America until I have to. My first ever time going to America was to do a tape with Zaytoven. I went to go to the A to basically work with one of their top producers over there, so I kind of got to experience it.
The whole lot different.
I experienced it on that kind of level. It was my first time working with someone like my dad's age.
Okay.
In music. So it made me realise, yo, this is a bit more than just having fun now.
Yeah.
It's serious, like these are grown men.
Yeah, living off what they do.
Living off this thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a dope experience.
Yeah, I know what, on that project you had Nudy, JME.
That's my trip, that's where it was sunny. I didn't know doing no couch. I used to miss it with flowers. All the stuff I never had. Now I'm gonna spend out the racks.
Because it was like a 4-track EP.
Yeah. Level Up.
Level Up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about trap producers, Zaytoven's the biggest. How will it sound getting a grime legend on the trap?
With a
legend track, like this is just a mad thing. I just want to do something like that.
I think at that time he didn't even have the mask he had now. He had the belly.
Yeah, the belly,
yeah. So it wasn't even fully fledged Huncho.
Yeah. Pull up in drop tops.
I just wanna fucking ignore. They told me rack up the score.
I think I hit up Huncho because I saw that he was coming up. Do you know what I mean? And his sound was hard. I liked it. Mad genuine brother as well.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Huncho, man.
I drop tapes. Whatever songs on the tapes are the ones. That's normally how I've done my stigma. Like Notes Across is one. I'm dropping a tape. I'll shoot the best songs I personally think on the tape, and if they hit, they hit. Notes Across is 2, I'm doing the same thing. Notes Across 3, I'm doing the same thing.
And then whatever EPs in between.
I'm doing that. So that's more just how I've done my thing. So it's like, when I look back at it, it's sick because I ain't missed on one. Every Notes and Crosses
has got hits on it. No cap.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no cap.
From 1 to 4.
Solid.
Everyone's got at least one song you can be like, this is a hit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's always way more than one.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Way more than one. How is it linking up with Durk and the whole experience?
That whole story is mad because it's kind of stems back to the Zaytoven trip. So when I went to Atlanta, I walked into the studio and in the reception, shout out my guy now, Park Hill. He's an artist.
Yeah, shout out Park, man.
Dope artist.
Now it's big money when you booking Fume.
Remember them days when no food up on my plate?
He was an engineer at a studio where Zaytoven worked, right? But at these times when I met him, he was just an engineer that might be in Studio 1 today, Studio B tomorrow, Studio C tomorrow. He wasn't one person's engineer.
Yeah.
Obviously we clicked from then. I came back to the UK. I'm doing my thing, I'm dropping. Obviously the story goes on, the marathon continues. So does his. You know what I mean? We're staying in contact. And I think I must have flew back to Atlanta at some point. And these times we're now boys, do you know what I mean? And I'm seeing him like traveling with Durk, just all around Durk. And I'm hitting him like, what are you saying? You're Durk's personal engineer now? And that's what happened. He obviously came Lil Durk's personal engineer. And he kind of just showed Durk me, do you know what I mean? And Durk was like, tell him pull up. The craziest thing about like even just me and Durk's relationship, a lot of people don't know, like I've been with Durk more than 15 times in the studio, but never asked for a song. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not gonna document this shit. I'm in America. I'm not like a load of people lose relationships
over the fanning thing.
Or fanning out.
Yeah.
I've been around this guy so many times. People don't know, but I'm building. And obviously, like life's life. When you click with someone, if someone's a genuine person, whether you're big or not, or I'm bigger or not, I'm gonna support you because I just like how you are as a person.
Yeah.
So it came from just being around him. Obviously, knowing my music. But it's like we ain't done nothing yet. And then the time when we made Secrets, that was just like a history moment because it was just like, yo, the studio. Obviously these times now I've been around him, he knows I want to do something. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, yo, you should like figure out a studio session, let's sort it. Obviously I've always been in his studios, but he's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
This studio session had like 5 strippers in there. 10, 15 goons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like, yo, and he was just like, play that shit, bro. And it was mad, because it was kind of one of them things that's like, this is it, you know?
It's either he likes it
or not. It's not, no going back. And I think what the good thing with me and just that relationship with the OTF is that OTF banged me.
Okay.
Not just Durk.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. It's like the whole room was like, what's this?
Yeah.
Not just Durk, like his boys now, his brethren, people that...
the strippers and that.
Yeah, it's all about everyone, because it's even with me, it's just like, if my friends are on me all the time, like, bro, he's hard, I'm going to tap in with him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's how, obviously, the whole room went nuts for Secrets, and we just kind of built that relationship since Secrets.
When you told me I don't know why, but I didn't believe it. It's cause I know you're going through it, tell me you your secret. Niggas ask you for your last, even though they'll never need it. They ain't bring that profit back, I say they forever greedy.
Shout out Park Hill.
Shout out Durk as well,
Shout
man.
out Durk, genuine brother.
On that tape as well, you had obviously features with Lancey.
Stepped out for my jacket's gonna snow today. Fresh out, how can I drown them on my own way?
Young Az.
Had a passer with the fiend outside KFC. TSG pulled up, I'm on my toes, nigga.
Young Tory.
These girls all in their feelings, had to tell them leave.
Get so high, can't feel my heartbeat. I be moving like a zombie.
Hits, man.
Yeah, that tape, Not Closest For is like my baby.
Yeah.
All independent as well. That's why it's crazy. Like a lot of people don't know. Like,
and it's full of genuine relationships.
Yeah, like I'm letting the viewers know. Like a lot of people have, you know, big budgets behind their releases, just like in terms of just like marketing spend and all this kind of. But man's putting that on my tape, and it's just like have it. I feel like I've got a bigger fan base than my Instagram because I came up when there was no Instagram. It's like if I was me, if I did what I was doing now, I would have 1 million followers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like I was getting my big sensation records at a time
where Instagram
was dead. So even having 20,000 followers, you was on. Loads of people know me. Like even your top artists now, who's probably the biggest artists in this country,
they know
when they was nobodies, was watching me. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Like when they was either that trapper or that uni boy or whoever they was before they was them now, they was watching.
Or they were listening.
They was watching me.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people show man love, and I embrace it. It's like even someone like Nines. Like off of Nines, this is, for example, his whole block was watching, man. Not necessarily Nines, but the young G.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you're featured on Crop Circles.
I had to link up with Nina. This a banger for your speaker.
I don't know what they want, I don't know.
How did that come about? Obviously, you said, was it just a thing where Nines obviously hit you up from the guys on the ends, or he was fucking with you?
Yeah, I think personally Nines was always effing with man. He even told me why he liked me. There was a viral clip of him
in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, get out of my face.
Yeah. Like bugged out.
Yeah. He said he saw that. He was just banging. And obviously he said the man obviously his young G's and that always banging. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, he reached out. Shout out Nines, man. He's mad genuine as well.
She's sniffing cocaine, making me crazy sometimes. And I just smoke the weed, make me lazy sometimes. And those things are crazy, imagine their lives. Gotta be grateful for what you got and to be alive. That's why I don't panic. Off the mushrooms or the acid goes no Xanax. And the Xanax left that damage, that's why I don't take that Xanax. But I still drink that dirty Easter Sprite, it came from Dallas. And I'm fucking different chicks that don't even speak my language. I just stack it, rubber band it. Put it in the transit, no traffic. You ain't got a fan base, no traffic. Sipping on champagne, lose my balance. But I was broke as a joke, but that shit wasn't no joke. Had to get it in my boat, I evolved, yeah. Riding around is lonely on these roads, but that's just the way it goes. Till you shoot them, you gon' blow, I explode, yeah.